Good morning, Sega Genesis fans, especially if you're looking forward to that Sega Genesis Mini come September 19th, 2019. Just a handful of months away. Holy crap, so we now know what the first 30 games are for this system, with only 10 more to announce. So far, we've had the, okay, that doesn't surprise me, and then the, holy crap, I can't believe it. Right? So this little mini Sega Genesis is turning out to be something very special indeed. September 19th, hurry up, bro. I want to get my Genesis Mini, but let's take a look at these games. One in particular is one that I did in my video where I was like, yo, this would be a cool game to have on the system. This is what I think they should surprise us with, and I'm surprised. So here we go, Genesis Mini with the 3 button. From what I am hearing, especially dismiss my alarm. Jeez, trying to wake me up. I'm already up. From what I'm hearing, especially with one of the games that they just announced for this thing, is that the Retrobit 6-button controllers will work on this, which is cool. And I'm kind of looking at this a couple different ways here. It's cool that we get the 3-button controllers. It's classic. It's original. This sucks monkey butt to have to buy additional controllers to really enjoy certain games on this the way they were intended. Now, what if I traded it off to have the 6-button controllers? You know, if Sega's going to sell their own version or we just use the Retrobit version, I'm fine either way. The Retrobit controllers are great and they're not crazy expensive. They're like $15, but to have either get the 6-button controllers that they're releasing with the Japanese version and not have the 3-button at all, sacrifice that and then have no access to the original 3-button, I don't think I would take that. I think I would rather have it this way. Does kind of suck still, but I think I would rather have it this way because I do love the 3-button controller. Being honest, when I play my Sega Genesis, yeah, I'll use 6-button like the 8-bit though and stuff like that on occasion. But if I have a wired controller plugged in, I always use this controller unless I'm playing a game that requires 6 buttons or drastically improves it. So there's that very, very thought-provoking thing there. The debate on the 3 versus 6-button controllers. Preloaded with 40 legendary games. Here's what we've revealed so far. So we've seen, stuff like Echo the Dolphin, not surprising, but cool to see it on there. Bloodlines, amazing. Can't believe it. That's going to be awesome. Space Harrier 2. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I know it's an okay game, but it's just, man, we've seen it so many times, right? Same thing with Comic Zone for me. I'm not that big of a, holy crap, Comic Zone. Oh my God. I can't believe it. No, they've given us access to that numerous times, right? Castle of Illusion. Awesome to see that. These were games I was like, dude, awesome. World of Illusion, I don't know so much. Castle of Illusion, I was hooked on that game. Shinobi 3, so we got some surprises. Earthworm Jim, the Earthworm Gyms, right? Sonic 2, Sonic 1 so far. Give us Sonic 3. I don't care about the supposed Michael Jackson nonsense. Just throw it on there. It's on the Steam collection, so I don't know what's going on with that crap. Just put it on here. Say screw you to anybody who says otherwise. Just put it on here. And Sonic and Knuckles. Contra Hard Corps. That was hardcore, not hard corpse. Contra Hardcore. That was a definite surprise to see that. Some awesome Konami games on here. Landstalker rounded it out the last time. You can already see the bottom here. Some of the games that are revealed for the next 10. So let's go ahead and just scroll on down. Take a look. Beyond Oasis, the largest adventure game ever for the Sega Genesis. I remember playing this. I owned this when I bought a Sega Genesis way later in its lifetime. And I think I liked it. Ghouls and Ghosts. Definitely an awesome one to see on the system. We're getting some Capcom games. And I think this is definitely a good port on the system. Wow-a-wee-wa, right? Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle. All right. I like Alex Kidd. I like me some Alex Kidd. The first Golden Axe. Did we get the second Golden Axe already? Or just just Golden Axe 1. All right, well, now we got Golden Axe. Cool. But why not all three, right? That's what people will say. Phantasy Star 4, the explosive finale. But what about all four of them, right? I don't think they're going to go that route, putting, was the first one in the Sega Master System. I don't see that happening, but that is pretty cool. Phantasy Star 4. It's still a game you could play without having the others and still enjoy it. It works. It works. Definitely not surprising. So far, I'm not surprised, other than Beyond Oasis is a cool one. Ghouls and Ghosts is a cool one. And then we get down here. Just take a look. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. But we need that 6-button controller. That's what I was talking about. Gonna have to, put those retro bit controllers in there to play it. Definitely cool to see that there, but a little confusing nonetheless, I would say. We got to skip over that one. Sonic Spinball. No surprise there, right? Vector Man. No surprise there. Look at the box art. They just straight took this off of a Google search. Look at that scratched up, because this was like foil. It's like scratched up and shit. Look at it. They don't even have a freaking library of cataloged box arts of their own. This had to have been pulled off of Google. Look at it. It's like all scuffed on the side. There's some scratches on the bottom. There's a little scuff right there on the foil. That's funny. But Vector Man, no surprise. Wonder Boy and Monster World. That is a cool one, but not crazy surprising, but definitely one I'm intrigued with. The biggest one that everybody is going to be talking about, and is one that was in my prediction list, Mega Man, the Wily Wars. Very interesting game. The first three Mega Mans, Wily's taking you back. You're going back in time to destroys everything. We talked about this more heavily in my previous video. Go take a look if you like. But it was a very interesting game. I know physically it wasn't released in the US, but people keep saying it was never released in the US, which is not 100% true. But physically, yeah, it was never released in the US. We've had access to it through services and other stuff in the past. But yeah, this is one that a lot of people are happy to see. Pretty interesting game to have it on an official Sega Genesis system with the M2 emulation, everything looking snazzy. I think people are definitely hyped to see something like this, and we still have 10 games to go. Mega Man the Wily Wars. Wow. I got to take a sip of Coke Zero for this one. Wow. Really cool to see this. Really cool to see most of the rest of these games. I mean, initially I had thought like this is just going to be a rehash of all the same crap we've gotten over and over and over and over again. And Sega said, nope, that's not the way we're doing things, dude. We mixing it up this time. So that was definitely cool to see how they have this thing rolling out with the stuff that's not surprising but cool, because if you didn't put stuff like Echo the Dolphin, Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, Gunstar Heroes, Shinobi, you didn't put games like that, people would be like, come on, man. What the hell is this thing? You put Mr. Balls on here? So it makes sense. We have to see those games, but the little shockers in between, the Castlevania Bloodlines, the Contra Hardcores, the Landstalkers. Well, I don't know. That one's not really surprising. Pretty interesting, though. I have looked into that game a little more since the last time. But Earthworm Jim, Mega Man and the Wily Wars, Ghouls and Ghosts. I mean, Contra Hardcore. This is shaping up to be an awesome damn system. Wow. Why didn't a PlayStation Classic release like this? I mean, these guys are doing some top-notch emulation. They're not just like, oh, let's go find an emulator online that we can repackage and use. No, they ain't doing that. They got some people involved. They got some effort going on. So I am definitely hyped for this. I know plenty of you guys are hyped from this. So really do appreciate it. Let me know. Are you excited? Because I know I am. I really am. But do appreciate you guys. With that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. And boom. Bye.